We've known each other indirectly
Sure.
for years, but we recently connected through the last legislative session of housing bills.
It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? Where,
So it united us.
yeah.
It united Lion. It united Rent Prov, Shannon over there. It just brought us all together for this common
Even
goal.
in funny enough, it's also been the clients, right? So we were there advocating on behalf of, I don't even say advocating on behalf of our business. I would just say we're there advocating on behalf of logic. I'll take it a step further, and I've actually said this to a lot of the local politicians, up to one of our previous governors. I said, until you put chains on people's legs and tie them to Rhode Island, they will simply leave. We have one of the best states in the union. I mean, this really is an amazing place. But there will become a point where business owners and wealthy individuals will feel that it's not worth it anymore. Everybody wants to feel important, right? It's kind of an American thing.
True.
Like, people,
They want
look
recognition.
look at generations, right? Like, we all had a call to power in the 40s, right? The Nazis were taking over Europe. People were lying about their ages, lying about their physical health to do their part and be important, fight the evil. Then you start getting into the next generations, kind of in the 70s and all that, and I think the train came off the tracks a little bit. I think we have a extremely fluffy country. I mean, there's literally safety blankets across every sharp edge in our whole nation. Like the little coffee tables for kids, and you tape on the little rubber edges so the kids don't hit their heads.
That's right.
We literally have rubber edges taped on every sharp object in all
We
of
have
America.
rubber edges taped on rubber edges.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, and then on top of that, for not hitting one, you get a medal. I think a lot of detrimental societal problems, a lot of it now can be tied back to inflation, right? If cost of living is exorbitant, people with one job need two, people with two need three. There's less time in the household for parenting. And now the cost of everything is 50% higher, double even.
You're gonna work more. So
Now you're picking up a couple shifts being a bartender, and now you're picking up a couple shifts doing demo, whatever. You're making it work, and that's less time mentoring your son or daughter.
Correct.
Or the mother, less time nurturing that family unit, and more time with these kids, kind of just become digital babysitters.
Right. Well, I just think about obviously we're in the housing industry, and good luck starting a family.
Unless you hit it big and you got a great salary and you've got it all figured out. Like, there are people out there. Listen, this isn't a speech for everybody, but Greg, for most people, you're right. Like, how are you going to start a family right now? The big adjustment that I think people have is going from somebody that can perform a task and get paid for it, right? I don't mean with a boss. I'm not talking showing up to a job. Let's say somebody goes out, buys a house, flips it, sells it, made money. I ran a business. It's not a business. You did something to earn money. That's wonderful. But how do you make that into a business, right? Here's my business card. I look on the front. They've got a cute LLC they've filed somewhere. I don't know, whatever. Big deal LLC or whatever it is. And then on the card there's a CEO, big deal LLC. I'm like, and I don't really say anything rude because I love the enthusiasm. But I'm like, you're CEO is you're the chief executive officer, and my first question sometimes is like, how many other executive officers you got on the board? Focusing on that would really help bring confidence to young people, because a lot of young people can pull a side job and do something, make some money, and teach them how to make that to a company. Nobody's doing it, and I think that's a shame.